Huh. I decided to, any good I live inside of you, I would never ever lie to you, yeah. You ain't never gotta lie to me, I'm everything that I strive to be. So do I look like it? Do I look like it? I don't look like
It was my fault, not yours, not his. It was my fault. I'm sorry. You know? It was my fault, not him, because he always wanted to be there for you. And I'm sorry I was young, but he's always wanted to be a father to you. So I fucked up, and I take ownership of that, of my choices and decisions. And I'm sorry for that. He's a good guy. So don't hold that against him, because it was my fault. Just, forgive me.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, nine, brother. Get it live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronic. I present Exhibit C. When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York niggas was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, shitting out chains. I ain't believe it then, nigga, I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking weed on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the corona, till the 5%ers rolled up on the nigga and informed them. You either build or destroy, where you come from. The Magnolia Projects in the third ward, slum, It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. When niggas really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Kill a nigga, rob a nigga, take a nigga, bust up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need something realer. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that first nigga you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Rum rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra. Oh my God!
if you are what you say you are.
19, 7, 25, 6, 13.
Welcome back to Raw Magic, guys. How you doing today? Sorry for the late intro. I was like putting something in the put something in the crock pots, bro. Last minute, I couldn't find the beef broth. It was taking me a second. But welcome in, you guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing. What's that? Wednesday. Hope you guys are an amazing Wednesday so far.
It's Wednesday?
Yeah, I almost said Thursday.
I thought it was Thursday.
I almost said Thursday.
I thought it was Thursday.
That's it. Today is Wednesday, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay, that's actually good. It's actually good. It gives me more time. All right, continue, man.
You're good. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. As we back here, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've DM'd Shots of Olympus or really anything on Raw Magic. So this is exciting. But hope you guys are having a good one.
When's the last time you DM'd live on Real Magic? I'm trying to think. I think it's been like, was the last time Power Rangers or Shadows of Olympus? The last time you DM'd live like 3 months ago?
Last time was last time was Shadows of Olympus. I want to say
that was the last episode. Yeah, 3 months ago.
I want to say it was the last episode. Yeah, it's been a while.
3 months ago, because that was what's the third month? Third month is July, right?
Fuck, I don't even know. Shit.
Yeah, third month of July. Yeah. So yeah, that was the last time you DM'd.
Interesting. But yeah, sorry it took me a minute to set up today. I was putting something in the crock pot. So, but anyways, got a really fun session planned out for you. It's gonna get, it's gonna be nice.
Guys, finally get to see guys' what Cupid session. Oh, I forgot about the Cupid session. How could I?
Oh yeah, that's right.
We forgot about that. We forgot about that. That was last week. Yeah.
It's been a whirlwind. It's been a
Might have another one next week, y'all. Might have another one next week.
Yep. But
not another Cupid session. I mean, the like realm session. Continue. My bad.
You're good. But let me go ahead. I'm gonna be using the side chat for music too, because I don't feel like going out and going in. I'm sorry. When I'm streaming, I'm gonna use the side chat.
I don't care.
But as we begin today, guess. It is currently right around, I want to say like, right around like 11:30. This is a day or two after last session. Camp Asgard has already been unified. And I'm going to like switch it up a bit. Actually, no. Actually, no, I'm going to, because I want you to have had it for a bit. I'm going to say you had that vision. And actually, I guess it would make sense with Saint's timeline.
If you want to,
so, I'm gonna say you've been up for a bit, but the vision, the session that we had in the hotel lobby, you were just waking up from that. But I want to say it's been a bit. It's been a bit in the day, so it's right around, I want to say like 11 or so. I'm gonna say you woke up
PM
right at 7.
or AM.
AM noon time.
Okay, got you.
Right around noon. Can I roll to seduce the dragon?
No, you cannot roll to seduce the dragon.
Next time, we got you.
They already tried that. I'm not joking either.
What's going on, Snacky? But I'd say, what would the guys be doing in camp after kind of that vision, or I guess dream, I guess you would call it? After, seeing the person that he saw, getting the things that he got, and of course doing the things that he did. What would guys be up to?
You'd be surprised how much this has been on my mind. Guys are gonna go to Hephaestus' cabin because he has to go do the thing and ask Aaliyah about whatever it was that it was Thea. So that I want to get that out the way.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually,
for sure, we can do
Did she ever go? I don't think you went into detail about what she wanted to build. I know it was something for a birthday. It was something for a birthday, but what was it exactly?
She didn't. I don't think she really got to tell you much.
Yeah, she didn't get a chance to tell me.
I think it was just more so she had an idea for something, but she didn't want to,
Oh, okay. I know how to do it then.
Hold on. I forgot. I forgot. I found the perfect Hephaestus cabin like theme ambience. Hold on.
Take your time.
It was like perfect. Like you could hear steam coming out of places. I think it was just. There it is. Alrighty. Do you recognize this one?
Oh, I kind of can see it right there.
That is right.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
What's going through? I'd say you haven't reached the fastest cabin yet. I'd say you're like
yeah,
like a minute or so away. As you're on the way there. What's going through Kaz's mind at the current time? I mean, Camp Half-Blood, Camp Asgard have unified.
It's just Asgard.
Sorry, yeah. The world is still a piece of shit. It's getting worse and worse every day.
Not my fault. There's one thing. Okay, there's one thing. No matter what, because of course, guys, like in the last session, did of course like reconcile with Ray and completely forgive Ray. Gaz knows it's not his fucking fault what happened. It is.
Yeah.
And he never will admit to that because it's not his fault at all.
You shouldn't. But as you're on
Yeah,
the
it's
way
just in some
there,
after school special where it's like, oh, it was both our fault.
oh,
Nah,
Torrance,
that's all you did.
you fucked up, man. What's currently going through his mind, and I'd say I've kind of gotten to do describing scenes a little bit differently.
Yeah.
As I say, as you're walking, you can start to really like see the ambience in the air. Is like winter starting to set in. Not winter, but like the more colder seasons is starting to set in. No, it'd be winter for sure. But you could see like dead trees kind of in a lot of like the greenery and green trees that you saw across the lake, and like all the trees around you are kind of now being replaced by like more dead trees and things like that, as leaves have completely fallen off a lot of these trees. Snow isn't on the ground, but the ground underneath you is definitely like wet. You could feel like almost like this cold chill kind of shake your spine a bit as it kind of cuts through the jacket that you're wearing. And I'd say even just like training and things like that, you're a demigod, but even still training, like you could still feel that cold as kind of go into your chest a bit and burn.
Trying to find the outfit that we wore in Cumberland Gap. Let's say that's what Yaz is wearing.
Okay.
Can't seem to find it.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it out. Continue.
You're good. Just to kind of catch you up as well. Would Gaz be keeping up with world events currently?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just to kind
Let's
of
say
update you.
beginning of a day and the ending of a day. That's how he ends his day. That's how he begins his day.
Just kind of checking.
Yeah.
I'd say over the last week there's been a lull, not necessarily like anything crazy happening, but not necessarily like anything bad not happening, but more so of it's kind of slowed down a bit, weirdly enough. Whether that's a good thing, whether that's a bad thing, you don't know. But I'd say right now, there are talks of war being thrown in the air around not just America, but also over in Russia and Korea as well. There's been talks of war as resources are starting to dwindle all around the world at a rapid and probably the most rapid pace it's been in history of resources kind of just dwindling and being out of stock. Countries are pointing the finger at other people to try to even just steal resources from other countries. So a lot of the he said she said's been pointing around the world right now. You would see.
I'd say with that, sorry to cut in.
You're good.
But I'd say with that, like one of the main things that Gaz is thinking about is when they were in Bunker 9. And like the main thing that was said, of course he knew it would come with nothing but like a huge amount of consequences and everything like that. But the main thing was that it says if Pandora's life ends, then of course like all this like is over with.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing too is like third world countries. I don't exist anymore because as of now, as you know, like I said, crops are already being dwindled. They were not able to survive a lot of what's happened. America and other places have been trying to send aid, but it's also like we got to kind of protect what we got here already.
Yeah.
We're kind of fucked here, so we don't really have the resources to send over to you. A lot of people are going hungry, unfortunately. As the world is getting worse and worse and worse. I would also say there's kind of been a shift recently. I don't know if Gaz would be able to feel it, but for some reason you can see a lot of the kids of Hecate have been saying that like magic feels different. Like the magic that they use and things like that feels different, and they haven't really been able to like put like a specific like, oh, it feels exactly like this, but they definitely say it feels like almost worrisome in a way, how different it feels. Whether it's a good thing or whether it's a bad thing, it's unknown of. I would also say that you haven't talked to your mother in a bit. That is like more, of course, you what happens, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's probably the first time you've spoken to her in weeks, I would say, or within this past week or so. Um, and you can see a lot. It's similar around camp. A lot of kids have not talked to their godparent in days and weeks. When some of them talk, regularly every day or whenever, they haven't spoken to seen any of the gods or goddesses in a week or so. But with all that being said, as you're kind of walking there, I'd say you get right to the door of the Hephaestus cabin as you can see the big looming volt iron door in front of you. You already know the code. You put in 2299 into the little keypad as it, you can hear like something turning on the other side. As you can see steam kind of shoot out of the sides of the door as it slowly pushes back and to the left as you walk in. As you walk in, I'd say you don't see Ray in sight just for story purposes. You don't see Ray anywhere in
Of
here in
course.
sight. Um, but you do see what looks to be Aaliyah and Tommy sitting on the couch. It looks like they're doing something similar to that you were doing this morning, which was kind of watching CN, watching everything unfold. It looks like they're kind of having a conversation. It doesn't seem like they're like having it loud either. It almost seems like they're not whispering, but they're talking in a low tone. As you kind of walk in, it seems like they don't notice you. Would you kind of go to interrupt, or would you go to speak
I'll
to
wait for them
them?
to finish their conversation. I'm not gonna be rude.
I'd say you kind of sit back and kind of watch, and I'd say as they're kind of talking, you could see like your eyes automatically drift to the TV. And I'd say one thing you see on there that you were not aware of or not have gotten anything about is you're kind of sitting there, like I'm assuming you're like sitting up against the wall in the back.
Yeah, literally what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah. As your eyes kind of drift towards the TV, you could see that like major gaming companies around the world are taking big hits. Um, as it looks like, of course, people who play video games are able to pay the $60-$70 it takes to buy one, and in turn make a entire video game with graphics and things like that. You would know that Layer Studios hasn't really taken a big hit, but there are a lot of people speculating that it's really just any day now until they do take that hit. And with that hit comes a lot of like budget cuts, job cuts, less pay for employees, things like that. But you got plenty of money, so you're not too worried. But I will say, you know that one company in particular being it was a good one.
Right.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like actually good game companies. Besides that's what's taking me a minute. I could name Bethesda right off the top of my head if we're talking about bad ones. Let's just say Naughty Dog right now. See Naughty Dog and 2K are taking really big hits right now.
Okay, 2K or whatever. Naughty Dog, maybe you shouldn't have made all those fucking Last of Us remakes. You stupid piece of shit. Hey, you know what we should do? Oh, maybe we should make an Uncharted spin-off game like people have been begging for that Sully game. Last of Us Part 2, the sequel, the remix, Redux.
Take Last of Us 2.5.
Exactly. On PS5, but next they're going to release it on PC.
Fully moddable.
Exactly.
But I'd say that's what you're looking at as the TV is like they're talking. Then you can see Tommy kind of sees you in the back. He says, he kind of gives you just a nod, very quietly, very like uncharacteristically as well. Doesn't say anything. Gives you a nod and just kind of walks to his room. As Aaliyah,
I'd say he'd nod back, of course.
yeah. As let me pull up my folder here. As you would see Aaliyah, turn around and give you like a quiet smile before she says, "Oh, hey, Kaz, are you looking for Ray?"
As he would say, no, I was actually looking for you.
Oh, what you need?
I need your help with something very, very important. what the fuck is her name? TH. What the Talia? Talia. I'm not. Yeah, I was thinking of Thea for some reason. He would say Talia needs help building something, and she thinks that you'd be the best person for it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just out of curiosity, why didn't you go to Ray?
Because she asked for you.
Yeah, for sure. And she kind of gets up and moves across the room towards you. She says, "What do you need?"
Yeah, I'll talk to her about that.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Are you doing good? Doing okay?
Camp is safe. It's all that matters. For now.
Okay. Yeah. Um. What is? I just want you to know. I know. Whatever has happened. I want you to know that I don't blame you for anything.
And I'd say with that, guys would kind of like pause a bit. Why would I be blamed?
Oh, just by association. Have you? And you could tell like her eyes kind of turn towards you, almost like she's like holding. She wants to like say something and ask you something, but like kind of pulls it back, and she says, "Have you?" And then kind of pulls that back.
Say what's on your mind.
Have you heard from Leo? And I say one thing that you don't know is if anybody's told her anything about exactly what happened with him.
Yeah, and I'd say he would say, nobody told you what happened.
I mean, I know he's not dead, but
he's not dead right now. I don't know. He started with some type of deal with Iris and his sister. They're with her. I guess I don't know what they're doing.
Is he safe?
He didn't give us any details. I don't know. What do you know about Iris? Would she be someone the type of person who would? And I'd say he'd kind of think about everything else and how he was in bondage and everything for those 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Torture.
What?
Someone to put them through hell.
No, I don't know Iris to do anything like that. Are you saying that he's been tortured?
No, I'm saying. No. Do you know why Iris would take him at all?
I mean, Iris is loyal to Zeus, so if there's a task that Zeus needs to be done, Iris is usually the person that does it.
Yeah, I'd say he'd definitely think about that a lot. Mm-hmm. As he would say, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. And you could see like she almost like just looks like she doesn't have time to feel right now. She says, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the."
And I'd say right before he'd leave, I'd say Gaz would kind of like in his mind he's like, "Don't do it, don't do it," and then Gaz is like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I just need to go talk to Ray. That's okay.
Sure you're fine?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, did you ever get a chance to apologize to Talia?
For what?
And I'd say Gaz would look at her and say, "Take a guess."
No.
That might help.
Sorry. Let me turn me up a bit. And my mic in a different place, so it may sound. Let me know if this sounds better. But she says, do you... I haven't seen much of Ray lately. Well, as you know, of course, being the Forge and such. Do you don't know anything about where she may disappear to in camp or anything, do you? Or any of you guys just seem kind of like you guys disappear sometimes.
Have I told you about it?
No?
Has Ray told you about it?
No? I just want to help. If there's something I can do to help, that's all I want to do.
What you're doing right now is enough. Thank you.
I need you to roll me a D100.
Gotcha.
For a split second, behind her, like almost over her shoulder, like she like almost not like on her shoulder, but almost just like standing behind her. You swear for a second, you see almost yourself, like almost like almost like a hallucination or like a clear visage of yourself on the behind her. But then it quickly kind of transitions to Justice. Except it doesn't look exactly like Justice, as you can see black, almost tears going down her face. Eyes devoid of any color of white, but completely black, almost night black. And I say as you kind of blink, it's away. Sorry, it's no longer there.
I'd say with that the whole entire time, Gaz would kind of be staring to the distance, like where it was.
Yeah,
I'd say Gaz is like almost like not looking at her, but like looking through her.
You okay?
I'm fine. And then I'd say he'd walk away.
Alrighty. As you walk out of the cabin, where's he headed to?
Those guys had two. These guys had two. I'd say he's gonna head. I'm trying to wonder. First, you know what? I'm gonna do this first. He's gonna head to the library. Actually.
I was hoping you would.
Yeah.
Actually.
Should I do that after?
After, yeah, but after.
Okay. I was wondering. Got you. But I'd say Gaz is gonna head to the hair cabin.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh, wait. Actually, go there. That's the last thing I want you to do. So either go to the library first, or go do something else.
All right.
What I want. How I got the point.
Yeah.
I don't want you going back there twice for no reason.
Yeah. All right. Is Tempest there? Tempest is there.
I say Tempest isn't in the Hera cabin recently. I'd say you actually kind of see her like hanging out. Actually, I'd say you kind of see her by the Coliseum, like as you.
Yeah, I go there.
For sure. 1 second. Sorry, I don't mean to clearly steer you in one direction. I just don't.
I know what you mean. I know you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's the reason why I was asking.
You know the deal. .6 seconds. 1, 2. Alrighty. Yep. I'd say you are, as you walk towards the Coliseum, I would say you are like almost directly um, walking in. When you kind of see Tempest, like almost like in the doorway of the Coliseum, I'd say. Is she like doesn't like almost kind of like she's in like how do I don't know, but she's almost like the doorway of the Coliseum. Like she's like
Yeah.
hanging up against or leaning up against one of the sides of the pillars. And I'd say as you walk up, no roll necessary. You can see that she's like looking at people kind of training on the inside. Um, and you can see she has her great sword like almost in hand. And you can tell she's wearing like workout clothes. Go ahead and roll me a wit roll.
11.
That 11. I'd say you could probably get a good estimation that like it looks like for whatever reason she's watching people train. And you know that usually around this time of day, that's where she is inside training. You don't see any dirt on her clothes. You don't see any sweat on her
Mm,
face. You can just see her
she can't
sword.
train, so he has to watch people train to get like an edge off of it.
And you can see she like still has her sword like still sheathed in front of her. As you can see her hand kind of like slowly kind of twitching a bit on the hilt of the sword as you walk by. It looks like she doesn't notice you as you're kind of walking up from behind her.
I would say that I would then go to the pillar on the opposite of her, like right by her, where she can see me. And then I'd say I'll be continuing to look at the others train as well.
Okay. As you can see, she kind of sits for a while, and I'd say the people who are training look to be almost like new campers, some of the new campers that have in recent months. But one person you can see her like eyeing um, very like intensively, or like looks like this is the main person she's focusing on, is this person here. Oh, look, there it goes.
Anyway, yeah.
Looks like she's focusing on this person here. And then she just kind of almost whispers. She's gonna be good.
He's fast.
Great with the sword.
Accurate too. Slashes in the shoulder a little bit, but you know, I'm working that. Then I'd say he didn't look down at her. You all right?
I think so. You know, yesterday when I came to train, I don't know, I found myself tired very quickly. I know I'm not really in like too late in the pregnancy where I can't, but one day, you know, is this something that I'm gonna have to give up pretty soon? I used to never let anybody train harder than me. What if somebody's better than me? What if she ends
Yeah,
up
I'd say,
beating me?
and I'd say Gaz would sit down when she would say that, and I would say he'd look at her. He'd say, "There is one thing that I've known my entire life. I've had to come to grips with. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how fast you are, how good at fighting you are. There's always going to be a bigger fish. the only thing you can do is strive to be better. Sometimes you never be able to hit the nail on the with the hammer. You just gotta try, and sometimes that's enough. We're demigods. We're only as strong as we can be. Sometimes being the strongest isn't the best thing. I mean, look at the gods. Look what they're going through right now. Would you really want to live a life like that? It truly meant that you were the strongest.
You sense hesitation in that, and when she goes to speak, almost like she was gonna say like something right out the back, but then kind of pulled it back. I don't know. I mean, we rushed into all of this. Was it something I always wanted? Yes, but I wasn't even able to be camp leader for a month, and you saw what happened. I mean, guys, am I really ready to be a mom? I mean, I can't even lead a... Well, I can. I'm pretty fucking good at it, but... A kid, that's... a whole different story, and... I don't know.
Because I don't think anybody's really ready to be a parent when it's the first time, if I can be completely honest. I've never heard anybody who has been immediately prepared for every single thing that's going to come with a kid, especially when but I need you to know that you're not going to do this alone. I'm going to be with you every step of the way.
As you can see, she kind of like puts her head on your shoulder and she just... Tell me about Robert again. What was he like?
He was the greatest man I ever knew. Better than any god I'd met. Any person I fought. He was my role model. He still is. Taught me how to be a good person. He taught me to have manners. Taught me how to tie a tie correctly. Taught me how to drive. Every good thing I can think about. It came from him.
But he taught you how to drive?
Yeah, that was a funny moment.
Wait, so who was driving when the car got thrown out of the sky?
It was me. It was me, but that wasn't my fault. That was harpies. It was like 6 harpies. But how else am I going to be able to swerve against that? You're trying to say it's my fault? It wasn't really my fault at all, if I can be completely honest.
Just saying, if I was driving, it wouldn't have happened, but you know.
Well, yeah, it was kind of my first quest within the first week of being here. So
was it your first time driving, or was it your first quest? Which one was it?
It was my first quest, and it involved driving was in there, and it was my first quest. There was driving involved. Who the fuck? I didn't learn how to drift race. All right, I learned how to drive like a regular human being. I know you really don't know how to do that too much, given the speed demon that you are, but that is how I was driving.
She turns around and gives you this look here. Yeah.
Like a regular citizen. That's how I was driving.
Okay.
Never got a ticket.
You've never gotten a ticket.
And I say, I got something worse than a ticket.
As she looks at you, she can see a smile goes across her face. And then she kind of takes one look at the Colosseum, like her battlefield, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Me and Maya met here. Fighting
Tell me
against
about it.
each other.
You guys coming at the same time?
She got here a day before me. And you can see, actually, roll me a wit roll.
13.
She hides it very, very well. Like almost she's used to it at this point. But you can see as she starts to tell the story, there's like something deeper behind her eyes. Almost
Yeah.
like there's something that you've heard this story a couple times and that
Yeah.
she just can't remember like telling. And every time you kind of notice like there's like almost like a deep sadness in the story when it's supposed to be a happy one.
Yeah.
She says, we met in a different place. And she was everything. It's like she got it like that. How to be a demigod, how to be a leader. And she was 5'6". Sorry, I think 5'4" actually. And somehow she could whoop my fucking ass every time. I miss her. I can see her now, me telling her that I was pregnant and her making a whole binder for us. She was a planner, that's what she did. She turns around to you and she says, if you lost Saint, what would be the thing that you think would bring you happiness?
And then I would say, guys, in all honesty, I would say that he'd look towards Tempest and he put like his closest hand on her stomach and he would say, to both of you.
Yeah. All right. What are you doing today?
And I would say, you'd say, I don't know. Everything got handled, of course, and we got a mission tomorrow, but I don't know. First in a while, I'm not busy and I can actually rest and lay down.
Okay. Um. I haven't heard from Maria. And Anthony still has yet to decide. Well, I think he kind of already did, but I think Miss Ray is still kind of holding out, but need somebody to run this fucking camp.
Yeah, it's not the fucking truth.
Are you happy here?
Yeah. Honestly, I am. I felt purpose. And I was able to see everyone, the Asgardians and everything like that. having a good time, the unity, being able to bring that together. That was, in a time like this, that was one of the best feelings I've ever felt in my life. Better than any championship, better than any fight win. Unity. And good to people. That's
What if I said let's leave camp and all of this? I mean, think about it. You have enough money for us to really just escape anywhere. We could raise our kid. I could maybe find a local gym, find a big yard, set up some dummies, train, go on the occasional quest every once in a while.
be a family.
And you still want to be here?
And I'd say guys would then grab her hand. He'd say, we finish things here first, and we do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you thinking? An idea for an area or anything like that?
Leaving camp would be a big thing to ask. For both of us. And she looks at you right in the eyes and kind of puts her hand on your cheek. If we do leave, I need to know everything. I can't just leave everything I know behind for somebody that I still don't know fully about. Or at least fully about everything that's happened. I know you're still angry. At me. I know you can push it down and you act like it doesn't exist, but I know it's still there. But I deserve to know as well.
Right. And I'd say he'd grab her hand and kind of put his hand over hers. He would say, you just can't be here. I'll tell you, but you can't be here.
I actually need to go to the library. Would you like to come with?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I have to go there anyways. As I'd say, he'd get up and I'd say he'd help her up as well.
All right. Say as you both get up, you feel almost a pull to your right. I need you to roll me a D100, Sargo, as
Gotcha.
well as a vitality roll.
$68. Oh, 19. Wait, what is my vit? No, I don't have anything with my vitality. 19 for vitality. 68.
Let's see if this switches correctly. Yes. As you're walking, you can feel a sense of cold kind of go down your spine. as mist and fog kind of start to set in at your ankles all around you. You look down at the fog and then kind of back up as Tempest or anybody in camp is gone. About 15 feet in front of you, you see Justice, almost shaking cold. Her lips are like a very, very pale blue. Again, these black tears are setting down her cheeks. And it looks like she's kind of moving closer to you, but almost like she's scared. What would you like to do?
I would say, in that moment, Gaz would kind of like try to examine her even more.
As you kind of walk up closer to her, roll me a what roll?
12.
With that 12, as you kind of get closer, why does this music keep like getting louder?
Yeah, getting higher and getting lower.
Yeah. Turn it down a bit. Yeah, what the fuck? You can see as this music is kind of getting higher and lower, and that's what the fuck. You can see as you move closer.
Hey, that's that easy. Let's don't worry about it.
As you get closer, you can see Justice. Almost like you can see all these like, her cheeks are like getting like. You can still see the melanin in her skin, of course, but you can see almost like this white, like ashy ash, almost like crackling up the side of her face. One thing you notice as well is this black thing, almost similar to the tears, coming out of the sides of her ears. But you can see she's whispering something, but with that 12, you can't quite tell what she's saying. I think at this point, almost instinctually, you think Gaz would want a weapon?
Yeah.
As your hand goes out, can you please summon your weapon?
Yeah. As I would say, just like in this GIF here, instinctively and everything like that, Gaz would immediately put his hand out. Give me a second. I gotta like. Where is it? There it is. I favorited it. There it is. Let's say Gaz would immediately put his hand out, as he would, of course, summon this right here, his newest weapon. Finally, I gotta show you guys his newest weapon. As I'd say immediately he'd have it like this.
Amazing. As you kind of catch it, you can see lightning kind of jumping up and down all of the axe. You can see this tree wood. You can see blue lightning kind of like infused in it as it's like jumping from one branch into the wood, and then it drives itself back in and out the other side as it gets up to the metal of Stormbreaker itself. You can see, or I guess, well, not Stormbreaker.
Well, yeah, he's named it yet. He's named it yet.
We'll just say the axe. But as it gets to the metal of the axe, you can see like this very like highly intense crafted metal. As the lightning kind of jumps and crackles around the axe in the hilt. As you hold it in your hand, unbeknownst to you, and probably you wouldn't even care at this point, but your eyes glisten a slight blue before it disappears back to regular. As you're looking at Justice, though, weapon in hand, you can can see she kind of shakes again. As you can see, her hand kind of goes up to you. No. No. But as you look at her closer, you can see that she's not pointing at you, but pointing behind you. What would you do?
That'd be him turning around.
Okay, you turn around. Okay.
That'd be him turning around.
You turn around, you don't see anything. Just the back side of the Coliseum where you just were. But as you kind of turn back around, you'd see this person here. And she says, "Holy shit! Look at you! Holy fucking shit, you're Gaz!"
And then I would say Gaz would then finally go up to him. I'd say he still has his weapon in his hand, but his weapon is at the side. And I'd say he'd go up to him, he'd say, "What do you want?"
Holy shit! God, I didn't fucking think you were this fucking big. Holy shit! God, woo! Really gets my fucking dick up in the morning. Goodness. Woo! Alrighty, goodness. Gaz, right? Fucking, boxing sensation with the 1-2 punches. Goodness. I'm assuming you know who I am.
Is there a point to all of this?
Is there a point? Is there a fucking point? Oh, man. God, leave. You remind me like a southern cowboy or some shit. Yeehaw, motherfucker! No, I'm gonna enjoy this, bud. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Go ahead, take a swing at me. Take a swing at me. Please, take a swing at me. Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Take a swing at me.
Are you gonna do the thing where you missed away? And
No.
That was about to happen.
No. Just take a swing at me, please. Come on. Fucking do it, please. Come on, take a swing at me.
Then I would say Gaz would then take a swing at him.
As you take a swing at him, your axe just kind of goes through him like mist as butter. It's like
Yeah, he missed it away.
He's still here. He's still here.
Yeah.
It just
I know,
axe goes right
I
through.
know. And then I'd say in that moment, Gaz say,
He says, "Gotcha." Oh gosh! Holy shit! Woo! It should just do good. Holy shit, brother! Wow. You really thought you were gonna get that one, huh?
the point.
Well, you know me. It's Jason. I go by a lot of other names that you probably have heard of before. I used to be Jack the Ripper back in the day. But nowadays I like to be called Handsome Jack. As you can see, the face, the body, the cock. It's all there. I just want you to know I've kind of been tracking you this entire time.
Really? You've been tracking me? I've been able to notice, other than the thing about everyone saying that you've been looking for me this whole entire time. I've not been able to tell.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I've been able to tell it all, dude. Really.
Oh, you're a fucking cutback. You know what I'm going to call you? Do you know what I'm going to call you? Butt Stallion. What's your name? Butt Stallion. You like it?
Your point.
Oh, okay. All right. But I just wanted you to know something's coming. Oh, you thought the whole world was going shit was like the worst thing you had to deal with this season? No, it's not. But I just want you to know I'm gonna be looking for you, trying to kill you. Okay, just don't run from me because that's gonna make it worse. This could be a great partnership. What you think? You think
I'm sorry, why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't. Maybe because you've been fucking up everything since you stepped foot in Camp Half Blood. I mean, holy shit. You fucking opened Pandora's box and you let your sister do it. How fucking dumb can you be? You stupid, big ass, fucking motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Time-wise, that doesn't make sense. Because beforehand, I didn't do anything. So it seems like you're just doing this for the love of the game and because you're a jackass.
I mean, maybe. Can it be both?
But it seems like...
Can it be both? Oh, gosh.
Okay, so pretty much you're going to be chasing after me and everything that. Of course,
really
the whole entire time trying to kill me.
This is kind of like a partner thing. You know what I mean? It takes one, it takes two to tango, as they say.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure,
Spanish, but you know, muy bien.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Why not?
Want to dance?
Yeah, why not?
All right, good. You know, I always love a good dance partner. Cute kid, by the way.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Is there anything else? I'm sorry, I've experienced so much bullshit this past month. If I'm being completely honest, this is like a regular thing to me and everything like that. So yeah, sure, why not?
Gotcha. Well, hey, pal. I'll be seeing you soon, okay? You,
Yep, have a good one.
You take care. We're going to be checking in randomly, okay? Just so you know.
Yep, sure.
As the world goes back to regular around you.
If that's something to go, goes back to regular, I got to be like,
second. What? Alright. As that happens, I'd say Tempest, you can hear Tempest's voice. Go in. What are you doing? As all this time disappears, your hand is like on the door of the library.
yeah, and he'd say, yeah, I just went through a whole entire thing right now. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Let's say as you guys walk into this place here. It's the first time I think anybody's gone to the library or kept halfway.
This is the first time anyone's been to the library. It took a year.
Took a fucking year, but we got there. I'd say as you walk into this place here. As you can see up kind of on that little ladder, you see this person here. Oh shit, pictures. You know, to be Thea Knox, daughter of Apollo, kind of like the head of the library, and also one of the third of, I guess,
the former
Trinity. Oh damn, I forgot that's not a thing anymore. Shit.
Yep, it's a dynamic duo now.
Yeah. You can see she's sitting there. She says, "Oh, hey, Gas Tempest, 1 second. So, wind's going west to you guys today?"
A little bit to the east.
Okay, sorry. Anyways, she kind of comes down off the ladder, turns around, she says, "Wow, really cool axe. Could you put that outside, please?"
And then I would say Gaz would like, you know, like throw it straight to the side as it's perfectly sitting still, and he would look at it. He said, "Stay."
Oh,
as he'd look back.
Wow. Okay.
No, I just talked to it when I'm bored. All right. Then I'd say first he'd look at Tempest so Tempest can say what she wants to say.
Mm-hmm. She gives the hug. And you can see there's a hurt there when she hugs her. was gonna say, oh yeah, as you kind of walk up, they're kind of like having a chit chat. She looks at you and she says, "So, never seen you in here before. What brings you here?"
And I would say, as Gaz was looking around, he would look towards her and he'd say, "You have anything or any books or anything like that on something called the Brotherhood at all?"
I do indeed. I'll see row 9.
Thank you.
No problem.
He walked toward it.
He says, don't fuck up any of my books. You don't got any food or water in here, do you?
And then I'd say Gaz would do this for showing that he has nothing.
And she holds up a thumbs up.
And then I'd say he's like, "Do I need a library card or something, or do like what do I do?"
Oh, you're going to be getting one after you. Yeah, you're going to be getting one after this. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah. Bud.
I need to make a graphic for Camp Half Bud Library. I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
As you walk up, roll me a vitality roll. Actually, no roll necessary.
That's you.
As you see this person here. Standing like in the aisle as you walk towards it. If I can, up there it goes. And you see this person here. Really nice place.
Fuck you.
We're gonna make this messy, or we're gonna make this cordial.
What do you want?
To talk.
About what?
My daughter. Your sister.
Any words you have to say about her can be shared with her.
I didn't come here to talk to her. I came here to talk to you. And are you going to listen? So I can help out on this quest.
Speak.
Boy, do you know who you're talking to?
I know exactly who I'm talking to.
As soon as you say that, you can feel your entire throat start to get warmer and hotter, as it almost feels like it's on fire. You then hear, coming like from the other side of the shelves, "Gaz, you good?" You can hear Tempest say,
"You're gonna do to me what you did to everybody else? What do you have to say?"
"No, but you will respect me."
Why should I respect you after everything that you've done?
Because it was for a reason. A good one, at that.
Just say what you have to say.
Take a fucking seat. As a chair magically appears in front of you.
And I would say Gaz would then sit down.
I can't feel her anymore. Why is that?
As Gaz would then look at him and say, "You haven't talked to your kids recently? They didn't tell you?"
No. Just answer the question.
She's not under your divinity anymore. She got tired. I'm not sure if you realize this, but she's very upset with you. You betrayed her trust. It seems a lot of the other Hephaestus kids feel that same way as well. You know what you've done?
I knew exactly what I've
You,
done, boy.
do you even feel bad?
And I would do it all again.
I know you would.
If your kid died, if your kid caused the whole world to go aflame, and there was a small chance you could get them back, but it would cost you everything, I'm assuming you'd be the bigger man and not do it. Is that what you're gonna say?
I took the easy way out once,
God.
and I'm not doing it again.
You fucking think you know everything, huh, kid? Think
I
you know
don't know
everything
anything,
about
as
how
long
the
as you don't
world
either.
goes? Oh, trust me, I know a lot more than you, kid.
Yeah, you still did that. She's under Thor now.
What are you, like a big bad brother? You gonna come beat her dad up? Is that what you're telling me? Leave her alone? Some shit? Oh,
I think
fucking
what you've
blow me,
gone
kid.
through,
Fucking
I think
blow
what
me,
you've
kid.
gone through is enough. I don't need to hurt you, even though I know I can't. I think what you've gone through and what's going through your mind is enough. You can have this whole entire thing that's going on here, but I know just like me, deep down inside, you're hurt.
Well, how about you let your sister know? The fire's still there. How about you let her know that? If she goes down to Bunker 9 and starts to work and shit like that, which I'm assuming you'll be there too. You fucking let her know that. How about that?
You know what? I will. I'll continue to do the thing that you can't do. And be
I'll
there
be your
for her.
dad. Yeah. Fucking knight in shining armor or some fucking shit. You know what? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Who the fuck would stand beside you? A killer. A murderer. Kid, I didn't come here to fight with you. I'm not gonna fight you. Ray. You'll see him soon enough. I also came here to let you know. You need to stop by Arizona on your way to the Sea of Monsters, or the underworld. Okay. She's reached out to me.
Cool.
Do I even need to say?
What did she say?
Since you're such a fucking follower, how about you get her number and call her yourself? But it's not good, I'll tell you that. Who knows? Maybe I did all this for her. Go ahead and keep riding your horse, White Knight. As he disappears in flame.
Other of the year. As I'd say, you'd go straight to looking back in the section.
And as you're looking back in the section, you see this person kind of appear next to you. She says, "What are you doing?"
What do you think I'm doing?
Looking at some things that might disturb the fear, might disturb some things, but I just want you to know, whatever you find, it's okay. All right.
Oh my God, Mom, you're doing the thing again. You're doing the thing
Guess,
again.
guess, Justice. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine?
Because you never went and looked at this before.
So, can I please? Can I please?
Yep, you can. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Why wouldn't I be okay?
Well, I also wanted to let you know I know where he is.
Who?
Giannis's killer.
Where is he?
Wisconsin.
I'll handle it.
No. When you finally find him, and you are sure that this is the fight where you will kill him, you call me and we will handle it.
Together.
Together. Be careful what you read in there.
Before you leave, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I should have been stronger.
I want you to know. Set has declared war on Olympus. You don't need to be any stronger. You just need to be justice.
What does that mean for you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Mom,
I don't
you know. Everything.
I don't know. This has never happened before.
What about Camp Half? Like,
I don't.
This is war.
Guys, I don't know. Just go to the Sea of Monsters. Go to the underworld.
This is my fault.
No, it's not.
This is my fault.
No, it's not.
Should have gave it back. Should have gave the fucking staff back. I knew we should. And now I got you into it.
I'm afraid Zeus is keeping the staff for his own. He says there's another side that he hasn't seen, and the staff will let him do that. Any Egyptian demigod you must meet, you must kill, Gaz. I'm
Are
afraid
they
it's
trying to
not
kill
just
us?
gods versus gods anymore. I also need you to promise me something. With the threat of Gaia coming back, I'm afraid I don't know who we can trust. And with your friend Chloe being at the center of it, if she gives one, if she lets you know at any point that she is unsure of what side that she's on,
I'll handle it.
no, I will. With the threat of Set waging war against us, we cannot fight two battles on two different fronts. I also need you to do me one more thing, Cass, before you open this book. I need you to take Lacey in as your own sister.
What? What are you talking about?
She still possesses the powers of Aphrodite, but she is, by mark, a child of Hera.
That doesn't make her my sister. What are you talking about? What do you mean she has the mark of Hera? What did you do?
I did what needed to be done.
Which was what?
Give her my blessing. You're stronger than you know, Cass. But you're not so strong that you can do it all by yourself. I just need you to watch her for me.
I will.
If you'd like to ask me anything now is the time.
Am I gonna see you anytime soon?
I cannot answer that. Not truthfully.
Is there any way I can avoid this, or is it already too late?
I'm afraid that the moment the staff touched Zeus's hand, it was already too late, my son. This could very well be the last time that I speak with you.
What are you talking about?
I love you.
I love you too.
I also want you to know that I disconnected the Wi-Fi from your cabin at midnight. Your brother is up too late all the time.
Oh my god,
I
yes,
love you.
it's so annoying.
She disappears. What's going through Gaz's mind? And then after that, what's going through Sokka's mind?
I'd say what's going through guys' mind is they just had to touch that fucking staff. And then of course he's thinking about the stuff with Chloe, as well, and everything. The thing about Gaz is Gaz will tell Hera the moment that he feels like distressing towards her. He is going to tell Hera.
And I will let you know
Like
right now,
1000%.
at this moment, it wouldn't have happened beforehand, but with now that the Egyptian are, they like, I'll let you know right now, the gods are going to war. So they can't fight two battles on one front. So almost, Hera's almost playing like two sides of the coin. Not in like a bad way, but she's like looking at like, I can't make sure that this godless shit gets too out of hand because I can't deal with that. Well, I can't deal with the threat of Gaia coming back. Also, I can't deal with this Egyptian war at the same time. And of course, Pandora's box being opened at that same time. And so
I think in Gaz's right, continue.
No, I was just saying at this point, it's like it's kill or be killed at this point. Either you're on my side or their side at this point.
Yeah, and I think in that moment, man, I wish I had a certain song. If I could play. But I would say in that moment, as Gaz is like kind of like almost like wallowing a bit, I would say his face would kind of harden a bit in that moment, as in his mind he says, okay.
And on the shelf,
And I'd say, oh, good.
as she on the shelf, you'd see kind of where Hera was standing, this key.
Yeah.
Gaz. I need you to make a flat D20 roll.
Okay. Chat. 13.
I will let you know right now something is about to happen. I know you're not one to interrupt, but I am. So
Yeah.
just let me get through it. But I know you will.
Yeah.
A second. This is the one thing that I just couldn't find any music for. I said I was going to do off the top. Just going to have to feel this one. A feeling of dread sets in around you guys. Almost like all the happiness has just been sucked out of the world in a split second. It's almost this eternal cold washes over you. Every hair on your body stands up. And then you feel an intense heat. Almost like a sword was just unsheathed as you hear a sheen. And then you hear from behind you a voice that you have not heard since episode 1 of this entire campaign. You thought you could escape me for forever. As you see this behind you.
And then I would say in that moment, originally where Gaz's face was like regular, I'd say it'd harden. As I'd say it'd be like this. And then I'd say he would then summon his axe, as I'd say he hasn't faced her yet, but he would say, I've been waiting for you.
letting these people know how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel. Break it down, roll it up. That's how high I feel. How I feel, how high I feel. Down, roll it up. Yeah. Searching for bliss only led me to searching for hits, only led me to battle depression. I done learned my lesson, cause fame never lessen the pain. What if your life was under a glass and people try to dig up shit for your past and tell you what's good and what's not? And every time you drop a song, they say that it's whack or it's hot. And don't give a damn that it came from the heart. They tear it apart like hyenas. It's here for the dreamers, it's here for the people that know what I'm saying. All of the people that know what I'm saying. Fuck social media telling me who I should be and just how I should rap. They always compare me to others and try to pit me up against all my brothers. Now why you think so many rappers be overdosing at the crib? Cause people just won't let them live in the public, is constantly thinking they know 'em, but nobody knowing what's going on inside. And they wonder why we all hide. Shit, maybe I'm just overthinking, or maybe I'm just over smoking and drinking. And when I can't deal with the hate, I self-medicate. Sit in the corner and think of a better day. Maybe this bullet can help me to get away. I just cannot seem to think of a better way. Even though I know there is, that's why I keep going, that's why I keep flowing, that's why I keep persevering. Even when I'm here and I'm a bitch, I'm a fag, I'm a motherfucking hype beast. I ain't black in the slight least. I ain't good enough, I should quit, I should kill myself. Cause you'll never be Kenny, you'll never be better than Drizzy and Cole. You're losing your hair, you're too fucking old. Yeah, these are the comments I'm reading on Twitter right now that make me depressed and they pulling me down. I'm trying to swim, but I think I'ma drown. So I'ma turn that feeling into a sound and play it when nobody else is around. Whenever I feel like I'm far from the ground, God give me the power to battle depression, yet ran out the round. I wish I was famous, I wish I was rich, I wish I could just get up out of this bitch. But be careful what you wish for.
諦めろバロやからあんたらなんかじゃたばらってもかなわんクワバラクワバラクワバラ目にも止まらん速さくたばらんたまらん下がらん押し通すわがままそこだけには邪魔だ俺はもう一人のあなたサラちゃんカヤちゃんワンサカ読みの国ワンダラ極途中になんだが4時44分もあったら4尺4分4分さながカメラジャパンから呼ぶ声がしたんならもう一人お疲れ様や
入れた入れた入れた入れた入れた
必死で吐いてた先で君は晴れた猫と僕がうまく噛み合ったら痛みが重なったら心から頭みなぎってゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からおさらば飛び立ってゆく体心から頭懐かしいだった高さ足元に今花が咲いたならば暗闇からおさらば飛び立ってゆく体なんとだって生きるお前や君の中今日も才の河原ど真ん中積み上げてくトップトップ鬼とチャンバラードリリカのチェスまさか渡る大海原花ぶたすぎシャララ払いたいのなら待ったまでのサスタバ誰が開いたかバンドのアートは誰がでも知らんがら何百年待ったか超久しぶりのシャバだガキや若葉まだこちくんじゃねえよバカが今確かに目があったなこういうことかシャマラン
入れた入れた入れた入れた入れた
眠り飽きた先で君が待ってた盾と矛が肩を抱き合ったら怒りが消さったら心から頭みなぎってゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からおさらば飛び立ってゆく体心から頭懐かしい暖かさ足元に今花が咲いたならば暗闇からおさらば飛び立ってゆく体なんとだって生きるお前や君の中
What I got on this motherfucker? Oh yeah. Oh, I think it's been 2 minutes. All right. Welcome back, guys. Oh shit, was I muted this whole time? Oh well. Can you hear me, Saku?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. All right. So we come back into here. This is my shed. Yeah, it's a good one. As you come back in, you guys would be in the middle of the library. But like, of course, everything around you is kind of like in a frozen state. You can see this Arai. What's what it's called? Arai. I'm just gonna call it Arai. This angel of vengeance, who you remember from the very first time Gaz was introduced, all the way back in season 1, episode 1 for Gaz, stands in front of you, axe in hand. What's going through your mind?
I would say Gaz is actually happy. He wants to relieve some stress and anger right now. As I would say, where's the Braun Breaker gif that I'm trying to show? Where is it? Is he be tweaking? I'd say Gaz is literally like this, right here. I gotta show. Hold up. There we are. As I would say, like he is happy about things. After all the news that he just got and everything's been waiting. I think one thing about Gaz is like he hates running, of course, and he knew this day was coming. And I think for Gaz, it's like this is a part of it. And I'd say right before too, before it started, like in his mind, what he was thinking in his mind was, all right, fuck it, fine. I'm gonna get everybody out of this bullshit. And then I'm gonna make sure my family's good, and this is what I have to do. I'm fucking sick and tired of these games. And I think honestly too, the talk with Jason helped as well. Because I think with him, what Jason was right. Jason was like, come on, this could be fun. And then Gaz was really thinking to himself like, shit, the other thing he was thinking back to his whole boxing days is he was like, this could be fun. As I would say, in that moment, right before Christian, I know this doesn't make sense continuity-wise, but I'd say right before Gaz pulls out his axe, he actually does this. I have it on deck right here. And he would immediately do this.
Nice.
He would immediately do that.
Hold on. Fuck, I gotta find it. Maybe it's in here. Hold on. What's Gaz's last stop before he fights?
What is Gaz's last stops before he fights? I would say his last thoughts would be, I'd say, as you'd see like his eyes would glow like a mix of like that purple, the maroon, and then of course the blue from electricity. I would say he'd ready his axe and he would say, let's fucking do this.
And I'd say, as you guys, if you summon your axe, you can see her get ready too. As both of you guys,
yeah,
as both of you guys smack into it, you can see this fire lightning tree get made in between the library. As both of you guys just go at it, And I'd say like there is no for a good 5 minutes. There is no good like there is no like winner. There you guys are just straight going at it. It's kind of I'd say most of the time it's both of you guys just blocking hits. And I'd say at one point she enough of this. And she throws her sword down. Let's stand and bang. As that happens,
and I'd say before that even happens and everything like that, that is when, oof, I haven't done this in a while. I'm excited. That is when right before Gaz does it, Gaz would then look at his wrist. I missed this. Time!
Amazing. Go ahead, roll me a d20.
Gotcha. Look, I had the fucking mask on. It didn't recognize it was me. 13.
Attacker wins. Actually, we didn't roll. We'll say a clash. It's a clash. I'd say as you guys both just like again, boom, just like as like almost. Where's that gift? Where's that gift? Hold on. I've got it. Hold on. Just both of you guys. Boom! As a shockwave kind of goes off around you guys. Go ahead one more time.
Oh yeah, 7. Nice.
As you tell me how you
I would say immediately Gaz. I'd say the training that he went through in the scar chamber now is coming out, as I would say he would release a scream like a power scream that he has never released before. As he would jump right onto her, and then I would say what he's almost trying to do, actually what he's trying to do is like, I'd say he'd hit her, but he's on her almost like trying to gouge her eyes out in this moment.
As that happens, you can see she throws her off. Throws you off. I need you to roll me a wit roll.
Got you. 3.
It actually works out so cinematically. 1 second. Because I've got to remember something. Tell me I'll find it. Please tell me I'll find it. As you do, because I'm sure once I say it, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is this.
Yeah.
We changed it. With that wit roll, as she throws you off, you can see the fire on her sword change to black. Even though it's not in her hand, it's on the ground. As you go for that next strike, you don't know from where, but you feel something go through your chest. And as you look down, it's a shadowy blade. This blood comes out of your mouth and drips down your chin as you fall to the ground. What are Gaz's last thoughts before he dies?
I'd say his last thoughts are fitting.
They're what?
Fitting.
Huh. Is there any last words that he has before he dies?
That's it. Just like Doc Holliday. Fitting.
As you die, Gaz. 1 second. I have been waiting to reveal this as the first part of this since the beginning of this campaign. So I'm a little excited. So sorry if I get ahead of myself.
You're good.
It hasn't happened to anybody yet, so I'm making it happen. Because I've been waiting to reveal this, and it hasn't happened yet. As you die, Gaz, you watch yourself take your last breath. But as you expect to wake up in the Elysian fields, you don't. Give me 1 second. As you wake up here.
Right as I was fucking winning. As he would get up, I would say.
As you wake up, just so I can get this at the forefront. Oops. Sorry, guys. I accidentally switched the scene. As you wake up here, Gaz, you are dead. You are going, while you are in this place, you are going to roll no skill checks. You feel almost connected to something in this place. You almost feel, in other words, ascended. As you start to walk, you can see as your feet take one step after another, a powder blue glow goes where your feet used to be. And as you walk further and further into this place, all you see is mirrors all around you. All with different things you've never seen before in this lifetime. I mean, you're a demigod, but this place feels different. This doesn't feel within Greek mythology whatsoever. You don't feel the tiniest bit of any of Para's connection. You don't feel the tiniest bit of power here. But at the same time, you feel connected. This place feels familiar, like you've seen it before.
Am I in hell?
And as you're walking, you can see mirrors. Wait, and as you look closer, they aren't mirrors. Or at least, not how mirrors should be. As you walk closer to them, you can see almost silhouettes on the other side of what looks to be like foggy mirrors. Looks like people. They don't look trapped, though. This isn't... You don't get the vibe that this is a prison. This feels different. Almost... In other words, I haven't used this word in a long time. It's probably the only time I use this in this campaign. It almost feels eldritch. Like ancient. Almost like you're in a different place entirely, guys. I need you to roll. No, you're not rolling. You can see kind of up from above you. You see what looks to be somebody interesting. I don't know, for some reason you can't make out any like facial details, but like the light coming from behind whatever figure that is, you swear you see what looks to be a cowboy hat. And for a second, you can almost... It looks like their skin is green. As you look to your left, it almost looks like you're looking down a path that you've been down before. As you look at the mirror exactly to your left, you swear that you've walked down that path to your left hundreds and hundreds of times. Almost thousands. As you see a figure on the other side, as you look and put your hand to it, you can see almost the figure on the other side move their hand almost in unison to yours, guys. As you put your hand down, they put their hand down at the exact same moment as you. Do you put your hand to the glass, guys?
Yeah.
And as you do, what stands before you is this person here in black and green robes. As he takes his hand back. I know you.
But I feel like I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't know. Who are you?
Or you?
Adonis Redfield.
Justice Gatsby.
I know who they are. As he points up, you can see many mirrors, but all on the ceiling. Do you know them?
Are they dead too?
No. I think they are living somewhere else as well.
Are you a demigod too?
What the fuck is that? No. I'm a half-elf wizard.
What?
You
You
never-
you're from Alphon.
Yes and no.
Wizard, what are you? Hecate,
No. What? I'm from Hogwarts,
What?
the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Like the book? Roll Magic? Or like the book? Occult 5?
Yeah, you've heard of us?
I've read the book. What do you mean heard of us?
This is weird.
I'm a demigod, child of Hera. Was. Amp Half-Blood?
Never heard of it.
And as guys, so guys can see all types of stuff.
So just
right?
so you know, I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
To the left isn't Gaz's past, but it's yours.
Yeah, I know. As I'd say, Gaz would go up, and I'd say as he's looking, as he would say, "The hell is that? Is that a?"
And as you look to your right, you see mirrors upon mirrors, but they look empty, simplifying the future characters that you as Sokka will play. But you feel connected to this place, Gaz. You've been here before.
Who the hell is Rocky?
Adonis looks at you and says, "You were a part of me." As he touches his chest.
You as well. I don't know what this is, but something tells me that we're the same. But not.
From one dead person to another. If you could have changed anything different in your life, what would it have been?
Oh, I've took better care of the people I've loved.
Guess. Sokka. Your POV switches as you are now Adonis Redfield. Once more, looking at Gaz on the other side.
Hold on, one second. I gotta get in the dance mood. All right. Give me that.
You're good.
I gotta get in the Adonis. I gotta get in the Adonis feel right now. Wait a moment. I used to always wear his bonnet during our streams. Okay, go ahead.
He says, Adonis, you say your name was?
Yeah. You said you're a demigod?
Yeah, if you could offer me one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'm 18 years old, sir. I really don't have a... I don't know. Spent more time with my girlfriend. She's pregnant. I had to leave her.
Must have been hard.
Yeah, it was hard. Where I'm from, 3 years straight, nothing but hell. I had friends around me and everything like that, of course, but
as soon as you
had to
say
fight
I
my
had
brother.
friends around me, You switch back to gas for a quick second. As you can see, this person Adonis behind you. As you can see, 4 others in various different heights. You can't see any faces. You can only see shadowy silhouettes, as he mentions friends. But you can see as you start to look around, 4 shadowy figures appear in all of these mirrors. Almost like in every one of these persons' lives, there will always be 4 that stand behind them.
Oh.
It's almost,
always 5.
It's always 5.
That's how he said out loud.
As you can say that, you can see like the whole room around you lights up a powder blue. Almost like recognition. Adonis looks at you and he says, you don't seem ready.
Were you?
I wasn't then, but I am now.
You are wise beyond your years if you think that.
Everybody
I wish I had the
keeps
same
saying
attitude
that
as you.
shit.
Yeah, I would. Shit, I wish I had the same attitude as you.
He looks at you and he says, I give you a gift. As you can see, he holds out his hand as a green flame manifests. A second chance.
Adonis, what about you? Shouldn't you take this? I mean, you're young. You're 18 years old.
My friends have already moved on. My time there is done. You see that one up top there? As he points like a mirror on the top of the ceiling. That world that person lives in, I created that.
Nice and shiny armor, fire, blue shiny outfits. You have one wild imagination, kid.
Takes one to know one. What's the last thing Adonis would tell Gaz?
I'd say the last thing Adonis would tell Gaz is, I'd say as he holds his hand out, he'd say, you remind me a lot of my brother.
Woo! That got me. As that happens, he smiles. And he says, keep living. As his hand reaches through the glass in front of you. And he says, take it.
And I'd say when Gaz would take it and everything like that, of course, I'd say when Gaz would take it, he'd give one last look. He'd give one last look to Adonis, and he'd say, see you around, Adonis Redfield.
No, you won't. As you take it, the whole world disappears. And as that happens, the last thing you hear as your vision starts going blurry, he says, oh shit. You hear, oh, you see Adonis say, oh shit, as the world disappears around you. So, that was supposed to happen anytime. So I was been waiting to see if somebody ever goes down in combat. So I'll let you know right now. Anytime anybody goes down, they will go to their own mirror round.
Yeah.
Which in turn They to the left represents the past, which is all the past characters that you've played. To the right represents the future, and the ceiling represents every current character that you're playing, besides the one you are in the campaign, of course. But anytime anybody goes down, you've already done it, so it won't happen again. But if somebody else goes down in our campaign now, they will go and talk to their
Can't
past
wait.
character.
I can't wait to die.
But it hasn't happened yet.
By the way, just so y'all know, I definitely beat that bitch ass. That bitch was cheating. I literally was whooping her ass that she cheated.
Amazing. One second. This is it right here. Come on, Laura. There we go. No, stupid. We're not there still. There we go. Guess. You awaken on a building. If I can find the fucking picture. Well, gas didn't really go down. I just kind of had to force him down, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and I had no problem with that.
Yeah. I kind of.
I still won the fucking fight.
As you look, you feel that same key that you saw in the library in your hand. As you hear,
And I'd say a moment. I'd say actually before it even happens, I would say as he like looks at the key, because this is okay. Give me a second, because like this is like my way of fully saying goodbye. But I would say as he looks at the key, he'd look up at the sky and he would say, "Thanks, Adonis."
as you say that, you wouldn't see it, but somewhere in the sky, a V would shine brightly in recognition to that. But as we move forward, as you are sitting, say you're not on it, you're sitting in a street, and as you look around, you see this street here. If I can freaking find it, because everything's loading slow today.
Emma's gonna be sad she missed that. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. As you sit here, you see this here. You recognize this not to be a library whatsoever. But you do see, as you hear from beside you, what the fuck? As you hear beside you, as you see this person here. Sorry, one sec. So much fucking shit. Sorry, one sec. As you see this person here, you know to be Tempest. But she says, "Where the fuck are we?"
I don't know where we. And I'd say immediately before he even says anything, though, I'd say he immediately would go to Tempest and give her like a huge hug.
She hugs you back, confused, but she hugs you back. What's going on?
I died. It's hard to explain.
Okay. What the? What? Wait. You died?
And I would say Gaz would then like release himself, and I'd say he'd hold her hand, and he'd say, "Remember when I told you about that spirit event you had to go up against before I came here to camp? Oh no, I got put in this realm. I fought her. By the way, I completely was whooping her ass. We put both of our weapons down. We stand and bang, and I beat her. I even did the whole elbow thing and the gouge combination that you told me.
You think a spirit?
And then she stuck me.
Oh, honey.
What?
They don't fight fair. I thought you knew that.
Oh my god. I died, and some other stuff happened. I have a second chance at life now. I love you.
I love you. What's the key for? As you can see, as you look at it, you can see that the key looks like it fits the door directly in front of you.
I assume that. I've had a very, very long day. Today was supposed to be my fucking off day. And that's like he'd walk towards the door.
As you put the key into the lock, it fits perfectly as you turn the lock. As you do, you can see almost directly in front of you. You see this mark on the wall directly in front of you. Just like one of the walls.
That's what I've been looking for. He would say like out loud.
Mm-hmm. What? She said what?
He said, no, like this is the thing that I've been looking for. I saw in and I'd say he hasn't really explained, of course, anything that happened to the Scar Chamber. I saw it in a place that I'll explain to you about. But this is the thing that I've been looking for. This is the thing that I've been trying to learn about for the past couple of months.
And they hear from behind you, "Don't fucking move a muscle," as you feel a knife at your throat.
Ugh, fucking great.
As you see this person walk in front of you. Who are you?
And then I would say, as Gaz has his hands up, I'd say what he'd do is he'd actually do this, showing the hidden blade that he was given to him.
As he takes his hood off. Interesting. Recruit?
Something like that.
And you? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who you are. Guys, do you know this
She's
girl?
with me. That's my, this is my fiance.
Hi.
Not fiance. Actually, no, he's gonna say, he's like, this is my fiance. This is my wife. He's gonna say, this is my wife.
She gets like taken aback and she says, "What the? Yeah, I'm his wife." Okay. Are you guys here to see him?
Yes.
Speak his name.
Ezio.
Ezio at the Torre di Firenze. Do I know you?
Possibly. I'm around here and there.
What's going through Gaz's mind?
It's just more interested in everything like that. It's like he's like very interested to see where this goes and everything, I would say.
Does Gaz think anything about the person in front of him? Does he remember who this person is?
Yeah, but I'd say honestly, with everything, it's kind of the last of his thoughts right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Gaz, as you walk behind your father, as he leads you into a small room, he says, "What do you know of the Brotherhood?"
A lot of bitter things. Not too much. I know that you're stationed all around the world, but that's it.
I miss him every day. Taught me everything I know since I was a boy. He... stupid. But he was the smartest man that I've ever known. As you see this person here, as you see this here, as you guys walk into a room, he says, "Here remains what's left of Ezio Artatore de Firenze, the greatest assassin to ever live." And then he points to a chest in front of it. "You, there. I'm assuming your friend or your wife will be accompanying you."
I'd say he'd look at her.
"Always," she says. "Then you, over there." He says, "Open it."
I'd say Gaz would then kneel down and open it.
As you kneel down and open it, you can see... roll me a wit roll while you're in this room.
18!
Nice, amazing. As you're there, you could see what looks to be like this on the wall. Like almost looks like a personal desk in here. You see a small picture of this person here, who you recognize, of course, to be your mother. It looks like her. I forgot. I wasn't gonna. Anyways, she looks a lot younger.
Yeah, I got it.
She looks
a
a lot younger. Does not look like your mother. No one looks like your mother, but looks a lot younger than what she is now. But it almost looks like it's on a small desk with a candle. Almost like it's like not like a. Oh, thank you. Not like a what they call they like worship.
Shrine?
Yeah, it's not like a shrine. It's more so like in remembrance.
Yeah.
Of this person. And she says I say he catches you. He says, "She's quite beautiful, isn't she?" "You have a smart wife."
she's the best.
And as you say, she's the best. You would see. Sorry. As you say, yeah, she's the best. As you're opening the box, you would get dressed. You're gonna pop. Sorry. You get dressed. I'm trying to find where I put it at. Oh yeah, I know. You look to your right as you see Tempest standing there in this outfit. What's with the hood? She like whispers to you.
Our assassins are supposed to be discreet.
As you put your outfit on, you're wearing this here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah. The Revelations outfit, yeah.
That's the best
do
one. I was really. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you after session. But
yeah, you're good.
So you have this on. You put these bracers here on, which of course goes over your hidden blade. Congrats, Sako. These are called the bracers of Ezio.
Ah!
While you are wearing these, you get a +2 to all finesse rolls. Sorry.
You good?
You get a +2 to all finesse rolls. And you have the opportunity at the beginning of every combat to scan the room for the strongest opponent and pick him out.
Gotcha. Nice.
Of course, it conceals your hidden blade.
Yeah. I'm gonna write. Continue.
You're good. As you look inside, what you see next, I don't think anybody is ready for. I need you to roll me a D100. You want to get in the middle. Anything lower
Can I roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I'm going to say no, because your mind cannot handle this.
Yeah, I got 74.
Okay. I say that's fine.
Okay.
As you reach in and grab this next thing, I will say for a split second, your mind cracks before it pulls back.
Shit. Please tell me I think it is.
You pull
God
out.
damn it! Fuck!
As you pull out the Apple of Eden, which I doubt you would even know what this is. As this happens, he says, "Take it with you. You will need it for tonight's hunt."
It's like the classic video game style with pocket it.
As he says, he looks at you both and he says, You both look ready for the occasion.
Question.
Yes.
Oh, good. Player question. Would he be able to summon his axe at all?
Yeah, I say. Sorry.
I'd say in that moment, Gaz would then summon his axe.
I'll say say hold on. You say 1 second.
Yeah.
Give it a second.
Yeah. Like the word sorry.
Oh, interesting. He looks at you and he says, "Tonight, we hunt our target. Tonight, we destroy everything that this man built. Tonight, every assassin in Rome will die and burn. As he puts an arm out to shake yours.
Wait, did he say who we're hunting?
He didn't say it yet.
Oh, okay.
He says he puts his hand out to shake yours.
Wait, by every assassin, does he mean us?
He says,
This guy's gonna shake his hand. Give me a second.
you're good. You guys just put on Templar. You guys just put on assassin robes.
Yeah.
You guys just put on assassin bracers. You guys are standing in front of Ezio Dioctatore's statue. As he points to it and he says, tonight, everything that he built will burn. He says,
Oh, so he's gesturing to Ezio.
yes, yes. He says, of the Templars.
Then I'd say, in that moment, guys would look at him and he would say, "We're the Templars."
You guys shake hands.
No, I didn't shake hands, man.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
said you
shake
shake hands?
I said, "What are the Templars?"
Oh,
I
what
didn't say
are
Hail
Templars?
Yeah.
He says, the organization, the secret organization that we serve. See, it gets like a confused, almost suspicious look on
If
it.
I'd say he'd look at the logo one more time, the assassin logo, and then he will look at him and say, "I serve the Brotherhood, not the Templars."
Jack will hear of this. Give me the apple now.
No. And I'd say this is actually a big thing for Gaz, because in Gaz's minds, he remembers the last time he was in a situation like this with Set. And like he said, it was taking the easy way out and doing the easier thing. But they got a lot of people hurt.
Well, then I'm afraid you won't leave this place alive. He goes to unsheath his sword. When Tempest says, "Run," she yells, screams, "Run!" As with the apple in her hand, she throws down a smoke bomb. As you guys take off up out of there.
And I'd say Gaz would immediately grab her and then using the Stormbreaker.
Nice. And I'd say you have the apple in your hand as well.
Yeah.
I need you to pick which side of the city you fly to. West or east? This
is Rome, right? And this is during Revelations or after Revelations?
This is after Revelations. Only reason being, this is not going to line up with Assassin's Creed top line, but we're making our own. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I need you to pick a place to hide the Apple of Eden so you can come pick it back up.
West Side. He's from Inglewood. West Side. and I'd say you immediately go towards as can I kind of say actually I have a picture if possible that I can use. I know exactly where he hides it. I know exactly where he hides it. This is like the biggest callback that I could think of. Fuck. Oh, give me one second, y'all. Give me one moment. Give me a call. Okay, I'm gonna silence it. Just give me one. I'm so excited because I get to do something. I'm very happy I get to do. Give me one moment. Get the fuck out of my phone. I don't care. I don't care who's dying. I don't care who's having a heart attack. They should have ate better in their life. Okay, give me one. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. All right, I'll put my phone on D&D. Okay, all right. I know exactly. Okay, so Christian knows I love the Assassin's Creed series. Big fan of the Assassin's Creed series, especially of characters like Ezio and Cassandra, and all of those characters. I'm a big fan of. I find as much references, of course, that I can when it comes to that, and everything like that. Of course. So the thing about Revelations, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a lore thing. Revelations came out right after Brotherhood. Brotherhood, Christian, tell you this all the time, that's my second favorite Assassin's Creed in my top 20 games ever. Brotherhood, I got a chance to, Brotherhood means a lot to me. I'm gonna get serious here because I got to play that game. I got to play that game so much with my older brother who passed away. And, wow, this song is played at the, wow. I got to play that game so much with my brother. We used to enjoy it so much, and just growing up and going through it, and going through like ancient Rome, ancient Italy, all every type of stuff was like just the best. It was the best thing ever, of course. And there's one area that me and my brother would do this thing where, it was kind of a thing that we saw on YouTube where, you'd be in one area and you'd fight there as long as possible, as much as possible and everything like that. Whoever got the longest, would like, oh, like whatever, like, it's like for bragging rights. Like who can like stay here, who could fight the longest, who could do this, who could do that, of course. And I remember it was in this area right here. This is the best picture I can get of it. It is in this area right here. It's like a temple to like the right that you'd see, a small temple. It was in that area right there. That same temple, that is where Gaz is going to hide the apple of Eden. That right there, that temple. Ezio's family, man. This love this song. Love this song.
Amazing.
That's where Gaz is gonna hide it.
As you hide it, you know that you're gonna have to hide it deep in this temple, of course, because it's gonna have to stand the test. This thing is gonna be old when you come back here for it.
Yeah.
Is there any specific things you do, any countermeasures you put into place or anything within the small, I'd say you got about maybe 3 minutes before Templars get here.
Is there anything I can't even put here? Is there anything I can put as a countermeasure? I'd look at, first I'm gonna look at Tempest. And first I'm gonna look at Tempest and see, and shoot, and I'd say, the way we can be able to hide this thing for good. Make sure nobody's able to get it. Countermeasures, anything like that.
I have an idea. I could bless this place.
You can do that?
Yeah, I just never really had the opportunity before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
and that's yeah.
I'd say she kind of like starts, as her eyes kind of glow, she says, I'm going to need a moment.
And I'd say Gaz would be kind of like on guard and everything like that, of course.
And I'd say it takes a couple moments, but she does it. As you then start to hear more ruckus and banging on the door, as you can feel yourself about to leave this place. And of course, go back to the time that you're from. As you are hiding the apple, I'd say you hide it under a statue. And you don't even hide it under any specific cool shit I want to do. Let's see. Fuck it, why not? You hide it under this statue here that's inside the temple.
Yeah. As I'd say, we guess I'd say, I don't know why, but it seems like a disappointment.
Oh, as you put it underneath, as you can hear banging from the door as they collapse, you take your axe and do a wide.
Oh, I have a gif. I have a gif. You sent me this gif actually, just like that.
Doom, doom. As you take down a whole like wave of people, as you can feel you and Tempest leaving this place, as the apple of Eden is safe. You see this person in a Templar uniform run through the door at you. As you see this person here. As your head shakes, you disappear. Perfect timing! I'd say you guys wake up in the library. Both of you were just on the floor, like in the middle of the library.
And then I'd say immediately you look over at Tempest. Okay.
Fuck it, it was supposed to be the library, but I like this better.
Fuck it, yeah, I like this better too.
And she looks at you and she says, "You okay?" The outfit that she was wearing is gone. The outfit that you were wearing are gone, but the bracers you had,
yeah,
still remain, of course. It looks like the book that you guys were reading is white out on the... It's like on a page. That has your face on it. As you look, you see Gaz. You are on that page, but your name is different. What it reads is Justice, in quotations, Gaz. Diattatore. Varenza. Assassin legend.
And I would say Gaz would then grab the book and then he'd close it as he'd look towards Tempest and he'd say, I have one more thing I have to do. And he'd say he'd look towards Tempest and he'd say, I need a very powerful ally.
What do you mean?
I need to talk to somebody. And I'd say as he's walking away, he'd say, I've got to talk to my sister. He would say,
nice.
As I'd say, you'd head to the cabin.
Alrighty.
And this is where, pretty much the ending of where the original lobby thing, I'd say this is where it picks up. Because we could like scratch and say, this is what he's doing now. As I would say, as guys, oh man, I've been waiting 3 months for this. Yeah. I understand. Because originally it was supposed to happen the last session of season 2, but I didn't want to interrupt a moment that Ray was having, and then I remember right after Christian was like, "Oh fuck, why didn't you tell me?" I was like, "No, it was like so good, I didn't want to interrupt anything." But I'd say, guys would go towards his fridge, and I'd say he's had this, and he's been thinking about doing this. Mm-hmm. As Gaz, I'm actually thinking about legit changing Gaz's last name now, because he knows Gazby belongs to his mother, aka father, and everything like that, of course. and now he has this. So I'm actually thinking about. I'm kind of considering it. But I'd say he would then he'd take this out, which is a Greek honey cake. First he'd take that out, and then he would take out this. One second. This is like a best picture of it. Yeah, it's the best picture of it. An old rum bottle, I would say. Like far back, 16th century, actually. I would say then with that, he'd put a small bit into the fire because, flammable. And he put a small piece of like the cake into the fire. And then I would say that then he would sit down and like pretty much like, let's say there's a table, like the middle of the place. I want to do the thing. I have my weapon. But I'd say he'd sit down like right in the middle of a table.
I'd say as well, one weird thing too.
Why'd you crash out and say like that?
Bro, put some respect on it, bro. Ezio Diattore da Firenze. That's the greatest assassin to ever live, bro.
I think I'm gonna keep it out of the toy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anyone's gonna catch up to that.
I'd say just because I want to connect this and I forgot to do it right when you woke up. You see the book that you say you brought it with you as you put it on the table next to you. I'd say is before you start, doing what you're gonna do, you start kind of looking through the book, and you can see this person here in one of the pages as well. So I forgot that I was gonna connect everything. You see this person here on one of the pages, but instead of a male, you see a female in this outfit. You recognize to look, oddly enough, like Alina. As you flip one more page, you see this person here. On one of the pages. Instead of a female, though, it's a male. You see Toji. And on the last page, you see this person here. But it reads something different. As you see this person here, but you recognize him to be Saint. But it says Saint Lee, son of Poseidon.
I'd say in that moment, his eyes were closed and just like that Kratos thing, and he's like,
yeah. But as you sit there, axe on table. Tell me what you do.
I would say he'd put his axe on the table just like this. And he would say out loud, I know you can hear me. And I think we should talk.
I think. Who's he trying to contact again?
Enya.
Okay, it was near that where I was thinking, for some reason I thought maybe he's trying to contact Ares.
You know what? I was like, maybe I'm being too vague because I think he might be thinking I'm calling tech Aries, but nah, don't worry.
As you see this person, no role necessary. Oh, I'm gonna get the lawyer. Yeah, it's my favorite version. Feel load. Oh yeah. See this person appear before you. Oh well, fuck it.
Yes, Liz, we are.
What?
And I would say Gaz would then put down the honey cakes and then he'd pour rum for her first. He knows how she.
She comes and takes a seat. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. And she takes her weapon out too. This is just really goofy, but oh well. I want to do it. She said she puts this. She puts this onto the table.
Oh man, that's cool.
She then takes the rum. Kind of starts.
And then I'd say in that moment, Gaz would then.
She like waits for. Do you grab a drink?
I'd say I'd grab a drink as well. Actually.
Okay.
I said this is a good moment enough for Gaz to break his sobriety. Yeah, I said this is fair. And of course, he drink right after. Regular rule. I'd say in the honorable rules, you let the person of higher rank drink first, then you drink.
What do you want?
You were part of the Brotherhood.
Yes.
Did you know she was a Templar?
Yes.
That one of the reasons why you hate her?
One of the many.
And I would say Gaz would then put this on the table. I've been waiting for this. I found this specifically because I knew it would fit Enyo. And I'd say Gaz would then put this on the table. And then slide it towards her. As you'd see, the assassin suspended with the skull, of course, in the middle of it. We have a chance to bring him back. We're not going to do this for any other gods. We're not going to do this to try to start some useless war. We're going to do this for ourselves. And I need your help. Actually, I need more than just your help. I need your guidance.
You'd be going against Terra. If you want my help, you will have to cut ties.
And I'd say that he would then open up the book that showed everybody, of course, that showed his brother, that showed his sister who was a part of that history. And I'd say he would say, she cut ties with us when she joined the Templar. I know that she tries to be a loving mother, but she keeps doing bad things. You know that more than me. And I know that in some perfect world, we're supposed to be all together and be one big happy family. But whatever rules that someone might write, it's all bullshit. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
She puts her glass down. Hope you know what you're doing. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
I'd say he'd shake her hand as well.
She shakes it. Guys, Diatatore. Has a ring to it. I'll be in touch. She turns around and disappears. And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
She was a villain this entire time. I knew it. I knew I couldn't fully trust Hera. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah!
I knew it.
Yeah.
She loves her children, but she's a fucking villain. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was something off about her. I knew there was something off about her. And Gaz knew too. You saw, like, Gaz had certain moments like when you'd question and then like when she said I did a lot of bad things in the past, and he'd say, what bad things? And she would never go into detail about what she did. And then when Gaz tried to find out more about the Brotherhood, she was like, you don't want to do that. And I'm like, Hera usually easily will let Gaz do whatever he wants. She will literally say, oh, you want to seek knowledge? Go ahead. But this time she was like very like weary on it.
Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know too. She knew that the Arai was there.
Yeah.
She could sense it. But she was hoping that would, she didn't hope she would die, but she was hoping that would distract you enough.
Exactly. She didn't say anything. Mind you, that Rai killed Gaz and she didn't say anything.
I'll let you know too. Adonis was the one that sent you to Italy.
Nice.
That's why he said, shit.
Give me one moment. I'll be right back, y'all. I have to go get my order. I'll be right back.
Good. This is one of my favorite backgrounds I found.
Next session.
Look at how cool this shit is. Gaz being an assassin. Fucking mint, baby. Fucking mint, baby. You know what I mean? That's a real knee slapper right there. Many fun facts. I was planning on doing an Assassin's Creed campaign where Ezio was the leader of the Templars before I went with my Mythonia campaign. Yeah, interesting. Man, the emotions, the drama, the tension. Mint can dish. Mint can dish. Yep. Sorry, guys. I'll tell you this. Hera is worse than Hephaestus. I'll tell you that. I can't hit that one, but... Ezio, Diattatore, La Firenze. Oh, what a ride, man. The Black Revelation suits. Yes, sir. I love. Ooh, I got to Osaka. It comes back to. I think my favorite part of the session was the Mirror Realm because I've been waiting to reveal that since start of the campaign, and I was waiting for somebody to go down, but it never happened. And so I was like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna force somebody to go down, just so I can reveal this because I feel like it's time. Yeah, and then the callback to season 1 with the Arai. That is season 1, the first ever time meeting Gaz. That's what showed up in if you guys missed that session, that solo session with Gaz, that's what showed up to his house and forced him to go to Camp Half-Blood, was that Arai. I miss Adonis, so seeing him was icing on the cake. Yeah. When we gonna do a solo session, man, I miss you. I miss you too, dude. I just don't have a lot of time nowadays anymore. That's why we're doing these sessions so early, because I'd be having from like 10 a.m. to 3. Then I have to go pick up my wife, and I want to spend the evening with her, you know what I mean? So I don't be having as much time as I used to. So. But we'll get it in, don't worry. I just can't give sessions at a frequent pace like I used to anymore. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, if you didn't know, today's session was a love letter to the Assassin's Creed franchise, which changed my life. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Ezio, Diattatore, da Firenze.
Boop, 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 boop. Well, man, my nigga, bro. My sister said, I knew it. She said she was too nice. She was too nice.
Yeah, you know how I does. I think at the beginning of this campaign, I was like, dude, I was too nice to Sokka as a character in Harry Potter campaign. I said, I kind of want to make... I think it was the hardest part for me, though, was making it make sense. That was the hardest part of me, of making as to why she would go bad. But a lot of it's from her past. And I say she's been trying to, like, do that, but also, like, she's also been... You haven't been able to see Olympus, but she's fully siding with Zeus. Like,
yeah. She
was also one of the ones that was like, you should take the staff. And like, exactly. Keep it, bro.
Because when guys call upon, I remember that too, when guys called upon Hera, who's the first person to call upon their parent. When Hera saw the staff, Christian said, you kind of see her smile a bit. And she's like, you can do whatever you want, but that staff has a lot of power. And then I remember, Christian, I told you about that. I was like, it's interesting how she didn't tell me, like, hey, put that away. And then Pandora's box, she said the same thing. Pandora's box has a lot of power.
Because the one thing that she values more than anything
is power. She said that to Gaz. She's like, when Gaz asked her, why did you go with him? This was during a lobby session. She said, I just have a thing, and I've always been attracted to men of power.
You know?
And the thing about Gaz is this. He saw his reaction. Gaz doesn't hate Hera. He doesn't. He's just not with her anymore. I think he'd tell her that. I think if she knowing Hera, she's definitely gonna try to convince Gaz, like, no, this isn't it, blah, blah, blah. And Gaz gonna say, listen, Mom, I love you. but you're a terrible person. You're an awful person for what you did and for what you've done.
And
I know you're good to us and everything like that, of course, but you're not good to other people.
I will let you know right now, your dad never turned evil. Or sorry, your dad was never originally evil. Your mom turned him evil.
Yeah, Hera turned, and that's what I noticed.
Your dad was a good person.
Yep.
Your dad turned him your mom turned her evil.
I gotta find someone to do the pledge to. Fuck. I don't have my hair powers anymore, but whatever. I'm cool with that, honestly.
So do you want to go full? Okay, I'll create that then. Okay, new powers, or you want to keep Hera's powers?
I want to keep Hera's powers. I don't. Okay. I don't think Gaz would want to keep Hera's powers. I think with Gaz, it's like he doesn't want, and plus seeing also what happened with Ray as well. I think this is a great session for Gaz, because Gaz, he really woke up a lot in this session, which I loved. Like, he woke up on the fact. Yeah, exactly. He woke up on the fact, of course, like, you know, he was going through a lot of why me. He was going through a lot of that and everything like that, of course. And I think, honestly, that talk with Jason was the best thing for Gaz, because Jason was like, "Come on, you're you, like, come on, like." He's like, "Why aren't you having fun with any of this?" And then I think like Gaz was like, I really thought of himself, and he was like, "You're a killer, you're this, you're that." And then, like, you know, I love the fact that like Jason was like really like hyping Gaz up, like trying to like.
Good, by the way, I was trying to play like Handsome Jack.
Exactly, with him and Handsome Jack, and like him hyping him up, like no, like you are you. I am not tied to anybody else but you. Yep. All right, like no, I want this challenge. And then Gaz in his mind was like, "There's a person right here who was hyping me up and is challenging me and trying to get me to remember who the fuck I am."
Let me wake the fuck up.
And then he woke up a little bit, and then the whole talk of Hephaestus and everything that he had too. And Hephaestus did the same thing. Hephaestus kind of woke him up as well when he was like, "Stop trying to be a knight in shining armor. That isn't you. You're Gaz. I've seen what you're capable of." Like, even though there's the way he did it, like he's like, exactly, he's like, "You're a murderer." And then the thing about Gaz is he's always associated being a murderer with being something bad, of course. But of course, now with the Brotherhood and the Assassin's Creed, as you know, they do all that stuff for the better of everything. They do that stuff for the good of it all. I thought that was great. That was beautiful.
I will also tie us back to that talk you had with Aisha, where she told you, she said, you keep walking. She's basically saying you live life by these rules. You have these set rules that you think you should live your life by. And that was because the first time you ever heard, nothing is true, everything's permitted.
Exactly.
And that also goes back to that, where it's like you keep living your life like for a set rules, when life isn't like that. You just do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Of course, we will stop you. Just like but Templars, they value, of course, their number one thing throughout the games, throughout the universe, is power.
Yep.
And
and
that they
the hierarchy.
Control. So then when I put that together, I was like, "Oh yeah, Harold."
We have number Templars. So people know Templars are the main antagonists of the original Assassin's Creed storyline. The Templars are literally what the Illuminati, if people think the Illuminati is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They are the people that control things. You know what I mean?
And I think with Gaz, like I said, Gaz. When I was thinking with Gaz was he actually was considering joining the Templars, especially with Tempest by his side. Then he thought right back to, and it goes so back. I love this. The moment where he remembered the moment he had with Set. He took the easy way out, and it helped nobody at all. And like he said, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not taking the easy way out just so I can help nobody, and it can be for the worse. And it goes kind of back earlier when he was talking about with Tempest, when he was like I like helping people. This is what makes me happy. Mm-hmm. And it goes back to Robert and everything too. Because Robert, like you said, Robert taught me everything. Robert showed me and told me that the best feeling you're ever gonna get is when you truly help somebody.
That's why I had to ask you, hey, tell me about
Robert. Exactly, love that. Great job as a DM. Christian knows how to set up stuff that you may not see right now, but it's going to happen perfectly. I have a problem with that because sometimes I don't want to do it because like it's like I get in my mind, I'm like, oh man, what they automatically think about it, and they're like they automatically spoil. Now, Christian does it perfectly. With that, I think like yeah, that moment guys was thinking about Robert, thinking about all the stuff, and at the end of the day, Robert was the one who raised him, and he would know that Robert would not want him to do anything like this.
I had a small thought of making Robert an assassin, but I was like, no. I just want Robert to be a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's just a cool dad. He was Gaz's dad. He was like, I'll let you know. It was always like, he never knew about any of the stuff that Hera was doing, and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
But Robert is Gaz's dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude might be his father, but Robert is Gaz's dad.
Exactly. You know that's what like that's the person he called. That's the person who saved him in the situation that he's in. That's the person that he said taught him all the values, taught him every single thing they learned about growing up and everything like that. And yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I thought the ending was beautiful. I thought the whole last part was beautiful. This whole entire session was like everything I need. This is honestly the best solo session I've ever had.
What?
Because it felt like, yeah, because it is the complete. It's everything. We think about it, every single thing that's ever happened in Gaz's life. Every single thing was addressed in this, and it was all rolled up into one. And then the culmination at the end, where he is able to see, because I think about Gaz's, the way he saw Enyo and the state that Enyo was. Enyo, I like to imagine that Enyo was Gaz before Gaz. When you think about it, with all the stuff that had happened to her, and there's a lot of stuff in lore that you guys don't know about that happened with her and everything like that, of course. But I like to think that she was Gaz before Gaz, but she ended up making exactly. But she woke up a little too late, and I think, in my mind, probably like then like especially when Gaz said like so you've always known that she was a Templar, and of course. She said yes, of course, and she's like, that's one of the many reasons why I hate her. And I think Gaz in his mind was finally thought, oh my God, I thought you was a bitch. Like,
I thought you were
Hera. Yeah. Hera made you this way. Like, Hera is the reason why you are this way and everything. Like, you're obedience to Hera, you doing all this and everything like that. That is what made you this way. And I was like, wow. Wow. And then I love the fact too, that all Gaz did was talk with her, and I didn't have to roll anything. All Gaz had to do was kind of remind her of what she was, and remind her that there's a second chance at this. And I thought that was so beautiful, how they both had the drink and everything like that. And then how they both said at the same time, nothing is true, everything's permitted. Man, I thought that was great, man. Yeah, I thought that was fucking great. Absolutely beautiful. I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm really thinking to myself, like, oh, my brother's guy home, I can hear him slam his fucking shoes and boots on the ground. But yeah, I thought it was beautiful. And then like the whole thing, I was like, yeah, I think it makes sense for Gaz to be like, I love you, Mom, but I'm at under. And then like, I also loved the part too, where Gaz, where she said like, like this is fully, stepping away from Hera, and then Gaz opening up the book and showing like their ancestry and showing like
they've already stepped away. His family's already stepped away from Hera, and they didn't exactly. But I'll say this right now: Owena and Toji don't know about Hera and her being a Templar.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they have gone through the same thing that you have.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, of discovering their heritage, and they went back, of course, in their own little
heritage. Wink.
I didn't put that together.
Sorry. but yeah, and yeah, I love that because Hera saw all of that, and she probably, it's a little bit of a headcanon on mine, because like you said, she tried to like distract Gaz a little bit with like the ride. I like to think that she probably thought, oh my God, if Gaz does this, that means all my kids are gonna be in the Brotherhood, and if they figure out and do all this, yeah, shit. It kind of sucks a bit because I know that this means that this is probably going to be the end of Justice, because that alter form ability, if people don't know, that's a Hera. ability and everything like that. But
We'll see.
okay, we'll see. But yeah, I gotta think about who the fuck. So, am I full on going with Enyo? Do I have a chance to try like talk to some gods, or do you want me to?
Yeah, no, that's up to you.
Okay, I didn't want to make things harder for you. That's the thing. I didn't want to make things harder for you at all.
If there is somebody else you're thinking about,
I'll give you a list.
We'll say for now, I'm gonna say Hera, but I'm gonna have you convince that god that, like, 'cause of course, just like how Hera was Hera, Odin was like, hey, say, what do you want? Like, you have to tell me. Why.
Exactly.
So you have to convince them, but we'll see.
Because I know you don't have. Because I know you don't have anything Enyo wise, and I don't want to go.
I can cook that easy.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
you sure?
I can cook that. Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go Enyo.
Okay. I think too. Purple. I just love the. My favorite part was probably all of this, but my favorite part was probably truly the Mirror Realm, because I've been waiting to show that off.
Yeah. Oh my God. Saying goodbye to Adonis, it was so hard for me. But so I said goodbye to him as a player. Because there's going to be more stuff in the future that I can't really explain and Christian can't really explain right now. But I kind of it meant so much to me because I got a chance to like see everything. You see the future characters, and they're being always 5, and getting a chance to just say goodbye to Adonis. It's like, man, that's the first full-on character I've got a chance to finish anything with. That's the character to play him again and to get in that mindset again.
Do you know who the guy with the cowboy hat was?
Yeah, Grumbar.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Grumbar. You know what's funny too? I gotta put a little bit of reference in because as Gas was looking at all the mirrors and everything, you just saw Gas was like, "Who the hell is Rocky?" For people that know, Rocky's the first character that I ever made 2 years ago when I first played D&D. And it's just like, man, that culmination. Like not only did I get a chance to see everything involving Gas, I got a chance to see everything involving my journey as the D&D character.
Yes.
And it didn't feel rushed. It felt natural, it felt smooth. And then all of that, like, I got a little choked up. I got a little choked up seeing all that. And I was like, man, because people don't know, this is my 8th session this week. And this is my 8th session for 8 days in a row. I DM'd 7 sessions in a row. From last Tuesday to this Tuesday, from yesterday, I DM'd 7 sessions in a row. And then mind you, I wanted that. I didn't even tell anybody I was doing that because I knew if I told people, I'm like, oh, we don't want to be a part of it because you're gonna have too much stress. But I didn't really care. But I got a chance to go through so many stories. I got a chance to go through all of this. Shout out to Historically Black Dice, by the way. But I got a chance to do all of that, and then doing all of that, and then the culmination of this whole stretch being me seeing all of my characters and everything like that. Like, that's poetry in fucking motion. That is poetry in motion. Seeing Grumbar also, that's such a Grumbar thing. Grumbar standing up, you can't really see him, looking at the shadows, and then just like looking down and everything like that. Of course, like, I just love that. That's such a Grumbar thing. Like for Bill, no, sorry, cut you off. I thought you explain something, but now I'm like on it. So Grumbar. So when I first played D&D, I'm gonna tell you guys how the session went. Fuck it. We got some time. So the first time I played D&D was a Christian, of course, and all the other guys, and it was such a fun time. But the first character I made was Rocky, of course, and he was an Ice Goliath. And Rocky was this very, very cheerful guy. He wanted to be an adventurer and everything like that. Of course, the same way if I felt about D&D. I wanted to be an adventurer. I didn't want to go all through this. But the thing about Rocky, was the same thing about me. When we were playing D&D, we didn't truly understand how every single choice mattered and how consequences mattered. We didn't get that, of course. And of course, Christian didn't have to tell us that or anything like that. Christian wanted us to experience it. So we robbed the train, but one of our characters, Prince, put bonfire. He put bonfire where the conductor's place was, right outside of it. And then later on, as we robbed the train and left, we then learned that because of that, the drivers of the train engineers and everything like that ended up dying. And then with that, all the people on the train ended up dying. And everything, and it was like that was the first ending. That was the ending to our first ever D&D session, and that was the moment I fell in love with D&D because I saw that, and we all felt that way. We kept saying, "Bro, we didn't know that Oh
was
shit!
like that.
We were like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, I told Christians like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. I was like, because our choices matter. I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. Fuck, I love that. And then literally, we bullied Christian to DMing for us for the week straight. No, I'm not even joking. Literally for like 4 or 5 days straight, we put this nigga Christian through the ringer. We made this nigga DM 2-3 sessions a day.
Yep.
And it didn't stop because he was like, oh, I got anything more left. It stopped because we were like, okay, we're good. But I love that because Christian did that because Christian could tell, like, he could tell how much we loved it. And I always will appreciate Christian for that. Christian was tired as hell getting off for work and everything like that, of course. And he still would DM those sessions for us, probably sitting in the chair for 7-8 hours, but doing those sessions because he realized the love and everything that we had. And then I always think about that when it comes to D&D, and I think about, wow, how lucky am I to have a DM like that be my first DM. Not only be my first DM, but end up being my best friend, and I end up being the best man at his wedding, which is also insane too. Third choice. But like how it's and like how like insane as hell. Like that's crazy. That's such a beautiful thing. You know, like I hear a lot of D&D horror stories. Sadly, a lot of time I hear a lot of horror stories. I'm sure a lot of you who play D&D have a lot of horror stories and everything like that as well. Christian has a couple. I have none because I am with the best DMs that I've ever gotten the chance to have the pleasure with. I'm able to have the pleasure to be with Christian, him as a DM. I have the pleasure to be with Tokyo as a DM. I have the pleasure to be with Maz. I had the pleasure to be with Stout to sit historically black dice. I had the pleasure to be with these people and the unused people and everything like that. And I think that right there is the main reason why I always think in my mind, hey, I'm always going to make sure that I just make a comfortable environment for my players. I never make sure they have to feel they have to go into a session thinking, oh, fuck, or oh, shit, because I never want that. Time, I say this when it comes to streaming, time is the most important thing in this world. And the fact that anybody would spend it with you or with me or anything like that, that's an honor. I don't care if it's a second, a minute, an hour, it doesn't matter. Time is time. You could be doing it anywhere else, but if you're spending it with me, that's great. And I have to thank Christian, I thank all Real Magic because man, this was a great session. This was an amazing session. Like I've never felt more heartfelt about a session. I love the ending. I thought the ending was the most poetic thing ever. I loved it, man. It was great.
Thank you, man. If you don't know, kind of the theme of this campaign, the theme of Occult 5 was growing up in love. The theme of this campaign is rebellion. If you don't know that now, but
you don't know, now I know.
The theme of this campaign is rebelling against the gods. You know what I mean? Or rebelling against just society, rebelling against the people that tell you that you have to be a certain way. You know what I mean? Because that's something I've done recently as well. But yeah, amazing session. Like I said, I've been waiting. I hope somebody else goes down to combat now so I can, because it will be different. Like this, yours looked like mirrors. Somebody else's place might look like something different. But there will be, the left always will represent the past. The right will always represent the future. So that's gonna be cool. And then just him sitting on the roof. Thank you, Adonis. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. Oh, that was cool. But no, that was cool. Got to show some characters. Aaliyah, Thea Hall, so daughter of Apollo. I don't think she's been here in forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. Just seeing that and just kind of seeing like I was saying, like the thousands of, like, you can tell that like thousands of minutes have been lived in each of these lives and will forever be lived in each of these lives. And that was just like a celebration of all of us playing D&D together, you know, and just creating all these worlds. And it's amazing, man. It's amazing. But yeah, great session. Shout out to the Brotherhood. And I love we got to say it all. Everything is nothing is true. And then we said everything is permitted. That was chef's kiss. I cannot wait to go to Sea of Monsters and Aldous. And the underworld as well. I think you guys still have to figure out which one to go into first, right? Or did you guys figure that out last session? I can't remember.
Yeah, Sea of Monsters.
Interesting choice. Okay.
The reason why I wanted to go, what's it called first, Underworld first, but they made a good point. They said we go to Sea of Monsters because if someone dies in the Sea of Monsters, boop, pitch Underworld.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Good point. Good point.
That was the point that was made.
Good point. I'm still trying to figure out the crew for that one.
Assassin's Creed jackets and everything like that right now. Expensive as hell, but I'm looking at them.
Nice. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be the crew for that one. Of course, it's going to be you guys. And you guys should be on the lookout soon because Leo will be returning to the group soon as well. He will also be having a solo session at some point soon to kind of explain where he's been at this entire time. Ooh, nice. That's fine.
I think it's 150. Oh, wait. US, it's 102. Never mind. Oh, shit.
I'm going to be intelligent once in a millennia. You are indeed. You are indeed. But nah, Leo will be returning, so Leo will be part of Leo will be a part of the group, the main group. It is no longer 5, but it's now 6. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm really just excited. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing this world, and then we're getting to that point too where you guys are halfway through the campaign. I'm starting to really think what's next. We'll see. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing. But again, I'm not gonna keep being dead horse. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really, really freaking appreciate it.
Okay.
Make sure you guys stop back.
I'm with Big Sister, you little bitch.
Yeah. Make sure you guys tune in. It's gonna be a great time. I don't think there's a Shouts Olympus campaign this Sunday, right?
No, we're gonna be gone for the next 2 weeks. Gonna be on for the next 2 weeks and everything like that. I need to take a break.
I think some vampires might be popping up on our Magic Gear pretty soon.
Yes.
And then maybe some Power Rangers. We'll see.
I had to share with noise. I wanted to do the flute thing, but I didn't know how to whistle.
Oh man, but thank you guys so much. You really freaking appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time here on Shadows of Olympus. Stay tuned, but also stay tuned to Rome Magic and make sure you go follow all the Occult 5 and all these amazing people. Love you guys.
The campaign's honor has gone up.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, bitches.
Race.
Did I